Hi there, this is Jose Gonzalez. Going to walk through my project. Didn't send it over, so hopefully it's complex enough. I am working on an ATM machine, and it'll do the basic functions: deposit, withdrawals, check balance, and I'm taking a lot of inspiration from Chase on this one, since that's my bank. This also has no daily limits, no withdrawal limits, no deposit limits, making it a little bit simple. I don't want to be a big bank and limit your monies to just once a day or any type of shenanigan like that. It will have a $10,000 limit, since that's the amount that's in the ATM, and I am taking some liberties on that one. Stripes next to me has a $20,000 limit according to the machine, but I like 10,000. It's a nice round number. I've also set up 4 accounts that are simple accounts. I'm not going to go too much into setting up accounts. I'm not going to be the bank. I'm going to be just 4 people ATM machine, at least for the meantime. And let's start demoing it. I made the ATM keep track of a starting balance. The class is name, debit, card number that we're going to be looking at right now, and balance left over. It's also going to do a log file so that it keeps track of changes as we're doing them live until we exit the program, and then it starts back up with the ATM user list. Simple loops over loops. I'll start off with Jane Smith. It's asking for the last four of the debit card, just like the actual ATM machine, except we're not scanning it, we're just entering it. And let's take a look at her balance. 39.87, exactly how it suggests on my ATM user starting point. For Jane, let's go ahead and withdraw 500. Let's check out that balance. It matches, reduce it by 500, and it even keeps track of the ATM balance overall. Now it's 9,500. Let's say Jane wants to get a little carried away with that TikTok from a few months ago. Oh, not enough cash. Insufficient funds. All right. Let's go ahead and try out Mr. John Doe. Check that balance, 2050, reflects. ATM balance still 9,500 since I was behind Jane. And let's go ahead and deposit. Even 500, let's make it 550. Now it's 2,600. Limit the fact that the ATM balance isn't being updated, but that is on purpose. ATM is always on the go, so I want to make sure that we refill this one as soon as it's needed. Let's go ahead and check out Mr. Bob Johnson. Typical user, entered the wrong item at the wrong time. It just resets back since it's looking for that number 2 to exit the whole thing. User proof. Check the balance. Bob Johnson has 15,000. Let me see if I could take out 10,000. 11,000. And again, user proof. So if I were to put 11,000 here, try again. Not enough funds. Let's see if it actually keeps track of the 9,500 that's left in there. Allegedly. And it allows me to withdraw 9,500. ATM balance is at 0. And my remaining balance is 5,500. And now we're going to exit it. Alright. Simple ATM machine. And the purpose of this program is to simulate how a user interacts with the machine. It even has some user proof so that we can make sure the user is using it properly, depositing funds, withdrawing money, keeping track of a balance, and ATM only has $10,000 in its bank. It starts off by reading a file called ATM users, which I have the example here, already ready to go. It also starts a log file to make sure it keeps track of the changes so that as we are using it, it'll keep reverting back to the log file versus the starting file. It'll do the transactions, and I have that right here. In the different cases, once you actually enter the main loop of what you want to do, after we enter the last row of the card, so it's not going to find you if you are not on the list, and assuming you went to the bank to put yourself on the list, it's going to find you. As I mentioned originally, it's going to check for username at the start, debit card in the middle, and balance at the end. That's how the class is set up. The user base up here. I'm using a switch to make the different choices as far as what the user is requesting to do. And in the cases, I even have some if-else set up just in case there is monies or there is not monies on the account to allow the withdrawal to happen, with the final say-so and closing loop whenever you choose to on the main one to make sure that you either want to exit or somebody's behind you in line. They could check their own balances and so forth. Down here is the user data from the user stack, as I mentioned earlier, how it reads it. And if the file doesn't exist, you'll just get an error letting us know that there is no users. That we could easily check our work. This is the saving balances on the users and logging the requests for the users as well. All these are core programming concepts that we learned in class. I'm taking a lot of liberty from my real life experiences at Chase using the ATM machine from what it has there, plus taking a lot of liberties with assignments 12 and 13. As far as my background work, as you can see, some of the items are literally straight up from the other ones. I'm still using Hello World Solutions projects just to keep everything going and adding it up to it. It's practical, realistic, and it helped me understand how structure larger programs using smaller parts. Thank you for the time and the opportunity. This is my project, Jose Gonzalez. Thank you for watching my demo.